architecture of organization of commerce and management. Proceeding with the fourth chapter, that is services, business services. So services this year you have for the banking, insurance, transport, warehousing and communication, but as per the instruction given by the board, transport and communication has been reduced this year. So today I am going to proceed with the service, important service of a business, that is banking. What is bank? Bank is a financial institution which deals with the deposits and advances and other related services. So, according to Indian Banking Regulation Act 1949, banking means any company which transacts the business of banking, that is, dealing with the accepting the deposits and lending the money. This is the main function of a bank. Bank receives the deposits in various forms, that is fixed deposits, recurring deposits, saving deposits and current deposits. So current account, saving account, FD account, RD account, as you all are knowing that. So a customer can deposit the money as many as times in a bank, but withdrawals is restricted. For saving account and for FD, he can't withdraw a fixed sum kept for a fixed period. So only in the case of the current account they can withdraw as many as times. So depends on the bank, the interest rate also varies. On deposits, bank gives the interest. On loans, bank take the interest. These are the main two functions of a bank. Withdrawal can be done by using the withdrawal slip, by check and the draft. So, Banking Regulation Act 1949 defines that the bank which transact the business of banking in India, and the word banking has been defined as accepting for the purpose of lending or investment of deposit of money from public repayable on demand or otherwise, and withdrawable by check, draft and order or otherwise. Proceeding with the types of banks. Banks, the main bank is the central bank of our country. Central bank is Reserve Bank of India, is a central bank of our country. Then, which is a banker's bank, which frames the monetary policy, issues the currency note, acts as a banker to the government, acts as a banker to the commercial banks. Then next is commercial banks. There are three types, that is public sector, private sector, foreign banks. As you all are knowing, the main functions of the commercial bank are primary function accepting deposits, lending the money, and secondary functions acting as an agent. Then cooperative banks register under the Cooperative Act, under the Banking Regulation Act, which are primary credit cooperative, district central cooperative, state cooperative banks. The industrial bank meant for giving the loans for the industrial development. Exchange banks are meant for the foreign exchange conversion of the currency, issuing the letter of credit, discounting of bills, remittance of dividend interest and profits. And regional rural banks are meant for the development of the rural area and giving the financial assistance for the farmers there. Savings banks, which you all are knowing, post office, which receives the investment savings of the salary person, savings banks. Investment banks are meant for investments that generally investment banks do not directly deal with the general public. Specialized banks are export-import bank, that is exempt bank meant for foreign exchange. Small Industrial Development Bank meant for the industrial development, and NABARD, which is indirectly helping through other banks to the farmers, especially for the development of the agriculture, that is NABARD. Then next one is, what are the functions of a commercial bank? Primary function, secondary function. As I've told you, primary functions, first is A, accepting deposit. Deposits are time deposit. Time here means your time importance is given. Fixed deposit, recurring deposit. A fixed amount kept for a fixed time, fixed period. Recurring deposits, it is operated by the salary person and business persons having a regular income, a set and fixed sum of money is deposited into account every month, that is recurring deposits. Okay, now demand deposits. Whenever we want, we can get the amount. We can deposit, but when we demand, we are going to get the amount. That is savings account and current account. Current account is specially meant for the businessman, where the current account holders are getting the overdrawing facility, a short-term loan facility to the current account holders. Then savings, they can restrictions for the withdrawal anytime, any number of times they can deposits. But here current account, any number time of they can withdrawal, any number of time they can deposits in a day. So they are not getting the interest. But even though it depends on the banks. Then second B function, primary function का B, that is granting loans and advances. Advances, loans, and loans are short-term loans, medium-term loans, long-term loans. Short-term meant for 1 year, medium-term meant for 1 to 5 years, long-term loans meant for 5 years and more. Then advances here, advances are a small-term fund provided to the businessman to satisfy the different financial requirement of business. That is cash credit, overdraft, discounting of bills. So cash credit here, separate account is maintained for the cash credit for giving the loan facility. These are for a short-term students. Short-term loan facility is given to the account holder. So overdraft and discounting of the bills in the current account itself, they are going to get these facility, but for cash credit, they have to open a separate account. Then moving to the secondary function of the bank. Bank does two functions. That is, as an agent, it is giving the services, that is periodic collections of payments like dividend, interest, salary. Then payments like they are paying the premium, rent, taxes. So only the standing instructions should be given to the bank by the customer. Portfolio management, then fund transfer. Banks are transferring the funds from one branch to another branch or from one bank to another bank. Dematerialization, which is meant for selling and purchasing of security on behalf of the clients. Forex transaction, which is abbreviation for the foreign exchange, is mainly meant for the foreign exchange transaction. Then utility functions. Issue of drafts, checks, locker facility, project report, gift checks, underwriting services, gold related services. So these are the other services, utility services given by the bank. Then e-banking. E-banking stands for the electronic banking. It is called virtual banking. E-banking is a result of development in the field of electronics and computers. Automated teller machine, ATM machine, credit cards and debit cards. Credit card is a payment card. It allows the credit card holder to pay for the different transaction he performs. Then most of the bank nowadays, they are issuing the debit cards as soon as the account is opened by the account holder. Through debit card, payments can be made. Then RTGS, real-time cross settlement, that is RTGS is a fund transfer system where transfer of funds or money takes place from one bank to another bank. Then NEFT stands for National Electronic Fund Transfer. This is also a way of transferring the amount. Then net banking, you are very much familiar nowadays, net banking and mobile banking. That through mobiles also we can make the payments. Then IMPS stands for Immediate Payment Services. This facility allows customer to instantly transact funds to any other bank account. This facility allows customer to instantly transfer funds to any other bank account. Immediately we can transfer the amount to any bank account. So these are the functions, facilities given by a bank, which is very important service given to the business. So which is very important, A to trade, aid to trade, auxiliaries to trade. So let me continue with the next lecture with the next services. Thank you, students.